Dad, what's happiness for you?
Alignment to me is happiness.
Define alignment.
Alignment is when what you believe and your values, your beliefs match what you're doing. So if I am wanting to go out there and do something big and I'm putting the behavior behind it and it's those two are matching up, I'm happy. About to see an old friend. I have not seen her since November 28, 1990 when we lived in a refugee camp. Haven't seen her for that many years. Let's see the reaction. Katarina, how are you? Good seeing you.
Amazing!
27
Oh,
years,
wow!
huh? Unbelievable.
No, absolutely.
How are things?
Fantastic,
Very
fantastic.
good.
It's such a pleasure to
I have
see
my
you.
friend here, Paul.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Very good.
Yeah, let me give you another hug.
Yeah,
because
of course.
I need a hug for 27 years I haven't seen you, you know. Wow. Fantastic.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, and meeting in Spain, you know. You
Out of all the
that.
places, huh? Out of all the places. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Last time I saw you was 5 o'clock in the morning when I was going to the airport.
Oof, shut up.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Wow.
5 o'clock in the morning.
We have lots of things to remember.
Yes.
I told you that you should be aware that I'm going to cry, you know, because
It's totally
there's
okay.
so many things, you know, that come into my head.
I have great memories from where we lived over there. I have nothing but good memories. I had a great time. What happened after Erlangen? What happened to you guys? Did you guys go to Czech? Did you guys?
Yeah. Just return back to the Czech Republic.
How long did we live at the camp before we met? I don't know if it was long.
I don't think it was long because you have met my brother at the school, no?
Yeah.
We were going to with my brother to school, and it was at the beginning.
Her brother was my best friend, Jan Staff. So
Yeah.
Jan and I were together all the time, and then I met her through Jan. You know the power of innocence, man. We were so innocent, like there was no motive, no nothing. It's just you have no idea what you're doing.
I did not remember the thing with the swimming pool, you know, and the bottles that we were recollecting. And then when I heard the
Video?
it was like, oh my god, it's 2 hours and hours and
Collecting
hours
bottles.
And hours collecting bottles. For me, the word refugee camp sounds very strong, you know, because I didn't realize that I was living in a refugee camp. I was just living in an area with other neighbors, but the truth is that you were escaping from your country and we were escaping from our country, you know, but what it says is the innocence of the childhood. It's like, okay, let's try to do what you can to be happy and live your childhood, no, wherever.
So you're 1980 or 1981?
80.
You're 80. I'm 78. So Jan is 76.
75.
75. So he's 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
Wow. We would always fight.
Yeah, we look like refugees.
We live like refugees. We look like refugees. But Jan was a brother. Jan was like family to me. Jan was.
You've kept in touch, you know.
Yeah.
I remember you have sent some letters, pictures.
One day, I'm on Facebook. Did you message me or did Jan? Jan messaged me. One day I get a message from Jan. And he says, I don't know if this is the Patrick Bet-David, but is this the Patrick Bet-David from Germany? And I sent a message back. I said, of course it is. And then
It was 19 years. I knew who he was because I've been looking for him. I've been looking for all of them. And then he called, he says, can we get on a call? I said, of course. We got on a call, and then he called Katarina. And then he three-wayed her in. She didn't know. And he says, look who I have on the phone. You remember that? And then we started talking. It was just emotional, very emotional.
When was it?
9 years ago. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. That is amazing. That's the building they were building. We would play right here. This was an army base. There was a store here.
Here was the bakery.
Yeah.
And this is the bus
I
station.
remember that.
And I was running from here to catch the bus to go to the Czech Republic. That's why I remember more.
This is the park.
Yeah, yeah. And you were living here.
Yep. That's amazing, Paul. I spoke to him when he was at the hospital. It seemed like it was very quick. It seemed like it happened very fast. How long was that whole process?
I think 1 month.
Oh yeah, well that's fast, yeah. Like I remember, I'm not feeling good. I have bad headaches. I fainted. I'm having surgery on Monday. Why surgery?
Going better and better and better, then worse, and a bit better, then much worse again. And yeah, finally it's lost the fight, because the fever he got, but it was so sad, because there are some moments that it seemed that he was, I think in a moment he woke up to say goodbye. Because he wrote a letter before going to the surgery. Saying goodbye.
Last time we played Hulk, and Hulk is Steve, why don't you tell us what Hulk the game is about?
Hulk is a very famous Persian game where Pat was born, so it's really, it's his game.
Oh, that was close, man. That was good. One hand, that's what we needed. That was good. They call themselves, they said, Alfred said, we're the LeBron and Kobe of this game. Steve said, we're better than them. It's like we're high school kids. Like, we don't even know what we're doing with basketball. We're facing a LeBron and Kobe that's better than LeBron and Kobe. First match, they beat us 7-6. Second one, 8-5. Third one, 7-2. Fourth one, 7-5. So first series, 4-0. Annihilation. Day two, okay? We won the first one, 7-6. This was our first victory. This was historical. This goes in the history books. 7-6. Second one, they beat us 5-0. Let me explain this to you. Do you know how difficult it is to beat an opponent 5-0? It was such a major milestone when they beat us 5-0. I thought this is like the stuff for the history. 5-0, you beat somebody like no one should beat you 5-0, right? Even amateurs. Very embarrassing. Armin and I didn't sleep that night. I came outside, he slept over there. That's how bad it was. Now watch how it ends. We beat them second game, 5-7, 7-3, 7-1. They beat us. This is night 3. Now let me preface something here. LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, they're better than them. They're better than them. Night 3, we beat them. First game, 7-6. Second game, they beat us 7-4. Third game, they beat us 7-5. Fourth game, they beat us 7-3. And then something crazy happened. The place, like honestly, I heard angels. I heard angels celebrating. Did you hear angels? Like I heard angels.
Oh, he was bigger than the El Clasico.
I heard angels celebrating. So what is a successful entrepreneur to you?
For me, somebody making more than the norm in the market. So for example, if I come to you and I say, Pat, well, how much would you pay me to hire me? You say, Steve, I'll give you 100,000. I go, but no, I'm an entrepreneur. You say, how much do you make? I'm making 4,000 a month. Like, you know what I mean?
So your definition of entrepreneur is making more money than I would in the job market.
That's right.
Then that's that's fine. So that means if I make 45 grand at a job, can I go find a way to make 80 grand here as a small business owner? Yes, I believe 100% of people could do it. Everybody could.
What's your definition of entrepreneur?
Someone who takes risks to start a business and solely relies on that as their income.
So what you're saying, if anybody owns an independent business on your own and you make money, that's the only thing you're doing as an entrepreneur.
So watch this. When we started PHP, perfect thing to tell you. I wanted to find out if I could be a CEO. I was ready to know that I couldn't be a good CEO because the criticism I kept getting is, Pat's a sales guy. You're not a CEO. So I was saying, maybe it's right.Maybe I'm not a CEO. Maybe I do make a great sales guy, but I don't make a good CEO. Let me figure this thing out. So as I was going through the process of seeing if I could be a CEO or not, and then I realized I make a pretty good CEO. I don't need to hire another CEO. But I do need an operation. But I do need a help. I do need compliance. I do need all that other stuff.
But one of the biggest things I noticed about you is the key that the reason you are where you at is from like 8 years ago, you were extremely on one side of sales. You see what I mean? Like as an example, whoever you talk to, whatever it was, in your mind was, boom, it sells, right? Now you're much more careful of, how to whom you talk to and how you talk to. As like a CEO, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to use the word political, but
you utilize different languages.
Exactly, you utilize the right moments with the right people much better than before. As far as being a CEO, you know exactly what you're doing. Obviously, you've educated yourself.
Why do you want to become an entrepreneur? Because of money. Okay, why? Why do you want the money? Because I want this. Why do you want this? Because I want this. Why? Because I saw what happened with my mom and dad when they lost this, and I never want to go through the homeless that we have to.
Sure, I know where you're going. You're going to the core. But this is the problem solver.
But this is not the problem solver. If there isn't this, who gives a shit about this?
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is your reason. I told him, I said, listen, let me tell you why you want to come. I said, you may never for the rest of your life have the opportunity to spend time with these 3 guys all on the same day.
Yeah.
I said, you ain't just coming to spend time with me. You're going to learn a lot from these guys.